It's the world's largest coral reef system, an unrivaled marine jewel hugging 2,500 kilometres of Australia's northeastern shoulder. But scientists say more than half of it has been destroyed in the past 27 years. Cyclones account for nearly 50% of the destruction. A further 40% has been damaged by crown-of-thorns starfish, a destructive native species that eats the coral. And around 10% of the damage has been done by coral bleaching, which is caused through rising water temperatures and increased acidity, the result of global climate change.
So if nothing else changes, the outlook looks pretty bad. The paper we've just had published suggests that with the same conditions over the next 10 years we'd see a further reduction by half of the coral cover in the reef. And remember, these changes are happening before the major impacts of climate change have kicked in.
The Australian government says it's spending hundreds of millions of dollars trying to protect the Great Barrier Reef. But the United Nations says unless more is done, the reef risks losing its World Heritage status. And that would turn this not only into an ecological disaster, but a financial and political one as well. The reef has just been scanned by Google, and all its glories are now visible at the click of a mouse. But are these pictures about to go from being an up-to-date window on an aquatic masterpiece to a collection for an archive of a disappearing world? Duncan Kennedy, BBC News, in Sydney.